So hi, welcome, and I would like to talk to you about this Unifying Web3 with Chain Abstraction and NIR protocol. So what we'll be talking today about is the bridging blockchain island for Unified Web3 experience. In translation, if you imagine each protocol, each chain as a separate island, what can we do and how can we bridge those islands together? So my name is Alen Mestrov. I'm a full-stack software developer. I've been working in Web2 for 8 years, and now I'm 2 in Web3. I'm a tech lead at NIR Balkans Hub, and I love Web3 technology and all that it can provide for future generations, let's say it like that. So what is NIR? NIR is a blockchain protocol, which layer 1, which is actually built having in mind the onboarding the mass users, enabling the development for Web2 developers, and optimizing the costs and bringing the open web to mass adoption. So the challenge of fragmentation. Currently, Web3 ecosystem is fragmented, which means that you have a lot of moving parts that actually are not connected or cannot be connected currently. And then they are operating independently, which means that if you want to have it on one chain, then you need to adopt it. Then you need to adopt your application and the whole service, the full functionality, so that it actually corresponds to the standards and usage of that blockchain. Which means that it actually creates a barrier to which is like a wall between interoperability, and it complicates user experience. There is a lot of moving parts, and actually as a developer you need to have more knowledge, more vast knowledge of adjusting and getting it done on multiple blockchains. So I would like to go over the one example. How is it in most cases? So we have Lara and Bob, and Lara, let's start with Lara. So Lara opens a hot wallet in MetaMask. She writes a passphrase so that she doesn't forget it. And then she needs to open a separate wallet on NIR. She goes to Starbucks and gets to get a smoothie. Starbucks has this kind of activation that gets points, rewards, and NFTs, which is on Polygon. Then she sends that NFT to another Web3 marketplace, and which is Polygon supported, to trade it for special discount in Zara. So she needs to move it, and she needs to do it in a way that it's not convenient, let's say it like that. And then she finds the NFT special offer, which actually is a ticket for the concert, she +1. And what she needs to do then, she needs to ask Bob to actually open a NIR wallet so she can send this 1+ ticket to him. So this is, there's a lot of moving in and out of the different applications, sending into one chain to another chain, and then bridging it, and it complicates user experience, it complicates the flow, it complicates everything. So here comes chain abstraction. Chain abstraction actually is the process of simplifying the complexity of interacting with different blockchains, which means that instead of building same application on different protocols based on their technology and usage, you will be able to actually build it in one place, and that the user can actually have all of seamless experience, let's say it like that. And then on the other hand, on the side from the developers, why is F different? They are able to focus on their functionalities and production and building new stuff instead of just the infrastructure level of everything. So on NIR, we built blockchain operating system, which is Unified UI, which is currently used so that Web2 developers can actually build front-end using JavaScript, and then that front-end is compiled and stored on the chain itself. With this, we aim to actually show the developers that they don't need to have the knowledge and the complexity of Web3 so that they can build something on it. Then we have account aggregation. Account aggregation is actually, so Near wallet is actually Near account can actually store multiple things in it, which means that when you create a Near account, you can have multiple keys of multiple chains all in one place. And then we're going to get to that. And then you'll be able to actually communicate through multiple chains and technologies and protocols through only one application. This is, as you can see here, so we have Bitcoin, we have Polkadot, and we have, and then everything with partnership with Agent Layer, we have fast finality, and then we actually moved it to EVM compatible completely. So what are the benefits? Benefits, depending on the user actually doesn't need to move away from the one application. Everything can be done in one application through one seamless experience, and it can interact with other users that are not on that chain. So this is why interoperability is the most important part of everything. And yeah, of course, without the need to actually understand the technicalities of the blockchain. How it should be. So, for example, this is the ideal scenario. So Laura opens the KK app. She orders a smoothie in the Starbucks. She gets directly discount in the application. And then she gets immediately through the application. The application knows that there is a discount from Zara if she gets this NFT. And she does the shopping, she gets a badge. So when she reopens the app, or even with push notifications, she gets another offer for a concert ticket, and +1 for that concert ticket. And so she can send then, through the application, she can send Bob the ticket, and after he actually has this interaction with the application, he says, okay, listen, I have some extra money, let's earn some more. And he buys the Bitcoin and borrows against it with USDC, so he can actually mint the Fighting Dragon NFT on Magic Eden. So benefits for developers, like I said, the most important part is that you can focus on functionalities and that you can actually get wider user base, wider users, and you don't need to actually be concerned about the technology and its restrictions, let's say it like that. So here comes chain signatures. Chain signatures are on Near, so new on Near. What it enables is it enables you to, with one, so like I said, with one account, with one wallet, you will be able to connect and communicate with multiple blockchains with other users that are not on the blockchain, on that specific blockchain, and as well as smart contracts. So this decentralized signing mechanism is a leveraged dual quorum, which is a security model, which is between Near and Agent Layer, and then so they are combining Near staking and Agent Layer ETH restakers, which means to facilitate cross-chain transactions seamlessly. So one more advantage is, so when you want to send, for example, from DOT to Bitcoin, or I don't know, from Ethereum to Bitcoin or Doge or something like that, you will need to pay the gas fees in native tokens. So that is out of the picture. So what we have MPCs. It's a multi-party computation, which means that what is done, you get the gas fee and everything in USDC, which is also cool because you don't need to have multiple tokens for one transaction. So it is actually combining 4 steps into one, and it is leveraging the UX and functionality of these chain signatures. So how it looks today in most cases, we have chain ABC, and then for each chain we have application ABC, so everything is separate. Let's say that those are the islands that I was talking about in the beginning. And then only thing that is connecting them, if they're available, are bridges. So we wanted to resolve this, and we wanted to improve the experience. And what we did is chain signatures, which means that you are going to have one app through which is going to connect to Near, and then Near is going to distribute communication and transactions throughout the multiple chains, throughout the multiple contracts. So case studies currently, I named them 3, there are more now even. So it's sweat economy integration of multi-chain gas-3 layer for communication between NEAR and BNB chain. Then we have EaseBlue Bitcoin layer to DeFi developments and Mint-based cross-chain NFT marketplace. So they are all leveraging these chain signatures so that they can actually communicate, get the wider user base so that the users can actually communicate with the other users that are not on the chain. So the future of Web3 is the chain abstraction. Since general user, he doesn't or she doesn't need to be concerned about the technology, the complexity, restrictions, and everything. So they just want to send, receive, and maybe interact in some way with the applications that are broader, let's say it like that, that are not, and that they have functionalities only for that chain. So with this, we actually see an interoperable digital ecosystem that leverages one point of entry. You enter it, and then you can do everything from there. And yeah, that's actually it. Thank you very much for your attention. And if you want to scan the code, there is a documentation for the developers as well as the business part. And yeah, thank you.